This man gave you your 10 fundamental rights, but he is only remembered for his failures in war. Should we appreciate James Madison for more than just his failure in the War of 1812 and praise him for drafting the Constitution, or should we hold him accountable for foreign policy failures? The 3 things that I will share with you in this video will leave you embarrassed as to why you know so little about this guy. But before we go further, if you've been enjoying my U.S. presidential history content recently, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it would help me out a lot, and you do not want to miss weekly uploads. James Madison played a pivotal role in the creation of the United States Constitution, often referred to as the father of the Constitution. He was instrumental in drafting the framework for the new government, drawing from his deep understanding of political theory and his experience as a delegate to the Constitutional Convention in 1787. Madison was a key advocate for a strong central government, believing that Articles of the Confederation, which governed the country at the time, were too weak to maintain order or address national issues. As the convention's primary note-taker, Madison meticulously recorded the debates, which became essential for shaping the final document. His contributions were not limited to his role as a recorder. He also proposed the Virginia Plan, which called for national government, which 3 branches and a system checks for balances. His influence continued after the convention, as he worked alongside Alexander Hamilton and John Jay to promote the Constitution through the Federalist Papers. Madison's intellectual leadership, combined with his ability to navigate complex political dynamics, ensured the Constitution provided a balance between federal power and individual liberties, ultimately shaping the foundational principles of American government. If you have any questions about the Madison legacy, drop them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'll get back to you. 2. Defining the position of the First Lady. James Madison played a significant role in defining the position of the First Lady, as his wife Dolly was the first to hold the title in U.S. history. After James Madison won the election of 1808, he and Dolly celebrated by attending the first inaugural ball in U.S. history. The inaugural ball is a long-standing tradition for newly elected presidents and their spouses, one in which James and Dolly helped establish. James Madison officially recognized his wife Dolly as the first First Lady in American history, defining her role as the Director of Social Affairs at the White House. During the War of 1812, when British forces burned the White House, Dolly displayed remarkable courage by cutting the 8-by-6-foot portrait of George Washington off the wall to save it. This act made the portrait one of the most famous in the world. Dolly Madison's influence not only shaped the role of First Lady, but also set a precedent for future occupants of the position, highlighting the importance of social leadership at the White House. James Madison played a crucial role in the War of 1812. As President of the United States, he oversaw the nation during a time of intense conflict with Britain, as tensions escalated due to British interference with American trade and the impressment of American sailors. Madison, supported by Congress, declared war in June of 1812. Throughout the war, he faced numerous challenges, including the British capture of Washington, D.C., but remained committed to defending American sovereignty. Madison's leadership also helped rally public support for the war, despite its unpopularity in some regions. James Madison left a remarkable legacy, notably for his role in writing the Constitution and shaping responsibilities of the First Lady. However, his legacy also includes the significant failures, such as the mismanagement of the War of 1812. The story doesn't end here. His predecessor, Thomas Jefferson, doubled America's geography, but in a controversial manner. Click here to learn more.